Well, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream for the first time. Yes, this is definitely the first time I have pressed the stream button. Yeah, first try. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I am Dylan, as you may know from the other 2 times I streamed today, which I didn't because this is definitely, we made no mistakes. Yeah, so apparently my computer actually froze and or blue screened both times. Oh, please don't scare me like that. Java update. No, go away. Go away. I don't want to see the likes of you here. Okay, we're good. High five indeed. Yes, I'm alive now, so this is good. This is good progress. I think compared to the previous 2 times, we're doing well. So hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So today we're gonna be doing. Oh boy, let's just do this, shall we? Today we're gonna be doing some BAKUGO. BAKUGO as a cat, who will be the main star, I guess you could say, of this particular video. But yes, let me go ahead and set one more thing up before I potentially blue screen again, which hopefully we won't do. But let's the better not shut up. The stream better not shut off again. Yeah, I hope it doesn't. I mean, I did everything that I could. Yeah. Alright, cool. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and flip it on. Yes, I will do that. Hang on, I have to download something real quick. That sounds like a dangerous thing to do, but I promise it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Nothing will explode again, I promise. Dylan, want to challenge through Genos from One Punch Man? Oh yes, Genos from One Punch Man. I mean, I think One Punch Man in general would be a great franchise to Katsufy at some point in the near future. So, yeah, a lot of people have actually suggested it a few times in the past, where people have made suggestions for a Katsu One Punch or a Katsu Saitama video, which would be fantastic. Honestly, I think I would love to do that. I'm personally a big fan of One Punch Man. I don't know if you guys know that, but I am. I would be more than happy to do that. I mean, with My Hero Academia, it was kind of the same way. It was a highly requested one, and we finally got around to it. Okay, let me go ahead and see if I can find this particular robot. I don't think I can. Oh, is that Plastic Love that I hear? Let me turn that up. Hang on. There we go. There we go. A little louder. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's see here. I can't seem to find what I'm looking for, but okay, let's just go and get started, shall we? Yes. It is time. This is okay. So by the way, since we had this context earlier, but let's go and put this back up on the screen. This is as you can see, Meowdaria. He is currently low resolution, so that's fine. Last time I put him on high resolution, my computer froze. So we'll just leave him low res for now. But hey, look at that! And then we also have who's this? Is this the guy in the title? Yes, it is. BAKUGO as a cat. You can see his hair is a little bit more poofy right now because we are in a low res mode with Simplify on. But that's just because that's of the low res. His hair is actually extremely spiky once we subdivide it. So Don't you worry about that. But yes, let's see here. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to set up the scene because this scene is going to be tantamount. No, paramount? Paramount, tantamount. What's the difference with paramount? Tantamount? Tantamount, paramount. What is the definition of these words? Oh, who is that? Who just followed me? Angelic Demon 41. Thanks for following me on the Goo Crew on Twitch. Thank you very much for joining the Goo Crew. If you guys want to follow me on Twitch, your name will appear on the screen, so that's a fun little thing you can do. Okay, so I just checked tantamount. Tantamount actually means equivalent in seriousness to, virtually the same as. Whereas paramount means
paramount,
more important than anything else. Okay. Well, now I know. Cool. Anyway, so that's fun. Oh, educational fact for you guys. Tantamount means equal. It's actually equal importance. Okay, fair enough. Vote who will win. Who will win? Mason Kissinger, hello there. Welcome to the stream. Hey, John Nicholas, I'm honestly glad the stream was delayed because I couldn't watch yesterday. Oh, I'm glad you can make it. Yes, I didn't do yesterday because I didn't sleep yesterday, so I had to do that, unfortunately. But it's here today, so that's great. And of course, we'll have a Twitch stream as usual for the rest of the week as well. But sorry for missing the stream yesterday, but I hope you guys forgive me because I hope you guys liked the video at least because we got it done, and that was fun. So let's see. So this particular scene now it does seem like right now that they're gonna be fighting each other, and that was the original plan. I do think that I would love to have that in here, but this video is going to be a very snappy dappy, quickie turnaround video, just like I've sort of done for the other ones. Now we've worked on this for a little bit. Let me check my calendar real quick. We worked on it until Monday of last week. So we have about 3 days under our belt for this guy, because we have Bakugo worked on and the stage worked on, so that's fantastic. So now, the trick is, can we finish this video by Thursday? And today's Veterans Day, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 days of work, including today. So if we can get this whole video done in 5 days, I'll be very proud of myself. So that's the goal. Puffy715, thank you very much. Thank you very much for following. Props on making that video that fast. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, so the Ash video I actually worked, I did that one in 4.5 days-ish. JK, I real Twitch. Well, welcome. I don't think I read that right, but welcome to the Goo Crew. Yeah. All right, okay, cool. Let's see here. Yes, I want to add one thing, and that one thing is robots. That might sound a little weird, but trust me, I think it'll make sense. I want there to be robots. Now, the kind of robots that we add here should at least be believably in the My Hero universe. And we do have robots. If you guys remember, in the entrance exam for My Hero Academia, they did have robots in there. They haven't had robots much of anywhere else, which is actually quite fascinating. But those robots were a big part of the test. So I think adding robots here does make sense. And so I just kind of want to make sure that we find one that follows the sort of style that we want. So I'm trying to look for one here. The Native Lolly, welcome to the Goo Crew. Thanks for following. Thank you. Let's see. So I'm looking at this website called BlendSwap. Now BlendSwap has a bunch of stuff that you can download that is basically, you know, it's for open source, Creative Commons, I should say. And not a lot of these make a lot of sense. This one kind of does. Like maybe that one. And maybe there's a couple others like. This one I found earlier that I've been trying to find. Look up Kit Bash real quick. I think it was called Kit Bash. Kit Bash has one that is not here for some reason. Hang on, let me. The search function is actually pretty bad on this website. There we go. This is one that I kind of wanted to try as well. This one it's much different. It's very different from the sort of. I think they have like more of a. They usually have more of a square shape for the robots. But let me double check real quick. My Hero Academia. Robots. Like a Kaminari animation? Oh boy. Yeah, I think that'd be great. I think that'd be fun. Yeah. Hello, Lala Z. How's it going? Welcome. Thank you very much. Yes, I do have a Discord. If you guys want to join the Discord, it is a great way to hang out and make suggestions as well. We also take suggestions for videos and stuff like that. If you guys are interested in like making video suggestions, we have a specific channel for that, as well as suggestions for the actual server itself and the community. But yeah. Let me see here. Let's just look up images for The My Hero Academia bots. Yeah. Actually, there's some interesting designs. I mean, take a look at this. Right? This is not a spoiler. Let me see if I can show you yet. Look at that. This is a robot from the entrance exam, and it's actually quite fascinating. It doesn't really mesh well, but it doesn't really matter. I mean, I think like it does kind of stand out style-wise, but like that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Okay, cool. Yo, Earn Stick 1. Welcome to the... Actually, I don't think that was the entrance exam. Welcome to the Goo Goo. I don't think that was... that might have been the sports festival, actually. My bad, because they're wearing their uniforms. Yo, JKR Twitch 2 is joining the Goo Goo. Thanks for the double follow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But yeah, so we can do something like that. But maybe this one will be the closest one to something that's reasonable. Cat under the door. Welcome to the Goo Goo. Thanks for following. So I'm going to try this one. I think it's rigged, so hopefully it will be good. I'm going to go ahead and try downloading it real quick. It's only 2 megabytes, so that's nice. So we'll just open up this thing here. Oh. Okay, we're good. So, yes, this... No, that's bad. No, bad. I need one that works. Let me extract this real quick. Who is that? Slav Streams, welcome to the Goo Goo. Thanks for following as well. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Kinda want to see an anime with Kirishima. Yes, Kirishima. Yes. Oh man. There's so many characters from My Hero Academia that I would love to do, to be honest. Do a class 1B episode next. Oh my goodness. That'd be pretty cool. Not gonna lie. The existence of robots kind of raised a lot of questions, to be honest. Yes, I agree. I think it was simply a plot device that they used for the exam so that they'd be able to use their abilities freely. I don't know if a lot of thought was put into the whole robot thing. Like, it's interesting because like you already see a lot of those sort of plot devices in other ways. For example, if you guys remember, they conveniently have a professor named Ectoplasm that can create clones of himself. So that way you can actually, fight him and everything's fine. And guess what? The villains have a guy that's also very similar to that, named Twice. And so it's like, okay, that's convenient. It is very convenient. And that's not a spoiler or anything. Those are all just that's just background information. So like, but yeah, I mean that's just okay. So like that's just what. I mean, thanks to that, we can just have, random expellable villains. And that's really nice in a particular environment where you have these guys with superpowers that would normally kill a normal human being. So, I think it's interesting. Yeah. Katsugi Bakugo. Yes, indeed. What are your opinions on Ash in Overwatch? I think she's pretty cool so far. I haven't really seen her in game yet. I've seen some people play her. I saw Sureform play her for a while, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm interested to see how she goes, how she feels when she's live. But overall, it's pretty nice. She seems relatively skill-based, so that's a great improvement from, like, for example, Brigitte, who's a lot less skill-based. So that's nice. Loki Twice is my favorite villain, very Deadpool-esque. I agree. He's pretty cool. He's a dark background as well. I like his character. He's interesting. I think he's more complex than most villains would be. So I like it. Does this look like a decent enough robot? I think this is a decent enough robot, guys. I think it's pretty decent. I mean, that's just my opinion. So I think we're gonna use it. So I'm gonna go ahead and texture him real quick. And by texturing, I mean just making sure he's green, because that's sort of the theme of robots in My Hero. As you can see, they're all pretty much just green. Yeah, they're all green robots. So I'm gonna make him green to match with that style, with red eyes, of course. Does he have an eye? I think he does have like a little eyeball thingy. So I'm gonna do that, but I'm just gonna do it by copying and pasting this guy over so I can get some basic nodes. It should be fine. And then let's see here. Yes. Okay. Go ahead and copy that over. And boom. Bada bam bam. There we go. Excellent. That works great. Okay. Let's see. Have you considered doing Katsuwatch with different skins, just like how Overwatch has it? I have done that to a certain extent. We had that in for example, the My Hero. Who is this?
Isn't there a more humane way to hinder overpopulation?
Oh my god, Has Been Hotel is so good.
Perhaps
I'm gonna skip to the song.
Not getting through to you.
Here we go.
Oh no.
It's so well animated. I'm a fan of Busy Pop. I really am. Anyway, let's see. Genki Klaminari. Ooh, Klaminari. Yes. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? I mean, honestly, I just wanted to. I mean, as an animator, you kind of want to post your work somewhere, and then people started liking it, so I kept making more stuff. You know? You know? How would Hello Neighbor but with cats work? Oh goodness, isn't that the horror game? I don't know if I'd want to do that one. I don't really play horror games that much. I'm a wuss. I mean, I can play them, but not like. I don't prefer playing them. Is this hard? This is certainly not easy. I mean, I think it's important to know that animation is not easy. I personally enjoy it quite a lot, but that doesn't mean that it is something that you can pick up immediately. You do have to put in a little work into it. You know, stuff like that. Like I put in a lot of hours just to learn how to use the software, for example. But if you're willing to put in the time, it is totally worth it. IMO. IMO. It is? Oh, it is scary. Actually, Uraraka is best girl. Ah, yes. Uraraka. I think she should exist at some point. Yes. Love the song and series. Is the series actually out yet? Is the series actually out, or is it still like in the pilot phase right now? Ooh, what is this, Proxy? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You actually have the robot models. You are a savior. How do I? Oh my goodness! Hang on, guys. Proxy just sent me a bombshell of a bombshell. This Bakugo. Of the heroes. Hang on. Let me go ahead and extract this WinRAR real quick. I want to show you guys what he showed me. Take a look at this. This is oh, this is actually really good. We can use these actual models. These are from the game. This is amazing. Oh my goodness, it saves me so much time. Okay, hold up. Let's test these real quick. I'm gonna just double check what they look like. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Robots, no. Other students, heroes. I guess they're heroes. Okay, fair enough. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and just take a look at this real quick. Let's go ahead and import it. They have an FBX file in here. Let's give it a shot, shall we? Let's give it a shot. This is interesting. This is very interesting. Oh, good. Oh, goodness. Error. What the? Proxy. What's going on? I can't. Have you tried importing these yet? I can't seem to import them for some reason. What? ASCII FBX files are not supported? What? Since when? Since when? That? No way. No way. Really? I did not know that. I can't import it. Maybe I could probably find it like if I open it with the Paint 3D. Maybe. What was your favorite Overwatch animation that you made? Hard to say. I like a lot of them. Oh, you need the X and Lara? Oh, hang on, I have that. Okay, we can try this. Try it again. Let's see if this works. Do I need to use? Is it XPS? They don't have. They only have FBX though. X and Lara doesn't do FBX. Are you sure about that, Proxy? They have an OBJ, but they don't have a FBX. Throw it to me. I'll export it from Maya. Oh yeah, Proxy, could you throw that file over to Ramen real quick? I'm also gonna try opening it in Paint 3D, see if that works. This is one of the robots. I don't know which one it is. It's also helpful just to know. Okay, this is the one with the long neck. I'm okay with that. I think the long neck is pretty good. Oh, am I painting on him? Oh goodness me. Okay. Does he just float? Does he not have legs? Oh, that would be so helpful. Does he actually not have legs? Oh, that'd be so nice. I think they do float. They have floating robots? My goodness. They have floating robots, but they still use helicopters. Do you guys what? Oh, is that a wheel? Okay, that might be a wheel. Okay, it's a wheel. Okay. Okay, I was gonna say, is this like a hovering robot? They have freaking levitation technology. I would be so confused. Okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough. Just a wheel. Yeah. Any plans on a father kitten Kamehameha? Oh my goodness. I mean, yeah, that would be Dragon Ball Z. I haven't done a Dragon Ball Z Katsu animation, but we did have a Zenyatta Dragon Ball Z reference, of course. Yeah. He's on a wheel. He's cool. He's styling. That's fine. But okay, let me see if I can hang on. Let me just see if I can export this. Save as. If I can save it as a 3D model, I could do it as a different FBX. Who just followed me, by the way? Chiptune B has joined the Goo Crew. Thank you. Let me go ahead and check. Let me go here real quick. BNJ reference. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Just for organization's sake, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna say paint. That's Chinese. Paint FBX or whatever. If that works, that would be a good way to convert it. And so let's just double check to see. And that's a very wait, what? Yeah, okay. It is a very good tool to use, by the way. I recommend using Paint 3D, and I think it worked. No, it didn't. No, it did. What? What? Hey, Robin, you don't have to do anything anymore, I think. Okay, well, to be fair though, it's not rigged or anything, so your version will probably be better. If you do have that, Robin, I would still appreciate it. I think the Maya FBX export will include the armature. So yeah, but this technically works. So Paint 3D is a very powerful tool that comes for free on all Windows, by the way. For those of you guys who don't know, and it actually does read OBJs and can convert some objects to a certain degree. So it's worth trying out. But yeah. Samurai, I can try the FBX converter though. Yeah, so I think the FBX from Maya will be a lot better actually. So if Ramen has that, I would prefer that one most likely. Yeah, because this one doesn't have the armature, and without the armature, I can't do much of anything. I'll prefer that there's an armature with it, and I'm really glad that it comes with it. Meanwhile, I kind of want to take a look at the other heroes because there's other characters in here that I kind of want to look at. We take a look at this. You guys also have whatever his name is, Shinzo or something. You have the 1B, you have Mei Hatsume, you have that guy, you have Tetsu, you have Orumaita, you have Aizawa. Ooh, that's a good one. I might want to use him later. We also have, of course, Present Mike and Endeavor and Gran Torino. Midnight. There's actually no students from 1A, which is interesting. Huh. Okay, fair enough. And then, of course, we have the robots, which we mentioned earlier. I think this is probably the best robot to use. I just like this one, also because I saw it in the actual GIF that we saw earlier. Wise Lord Gamer, welcome to the Goo Crew. Thanks for following, man. Thanks for following. This guy seems a little bit too small, maybe. And these guys... Wait a minute. Wait. Does this guy float? Forenza ASMR. Thank you very much for following. Welcome to the Goo Crew. And this guy just looks like a frog, so I'm not really into the whole... Okay, fine, Froppy's cool, but like a robot that looks like a frog might be a little bit strange, so I'm not sure if I want to do that one. This one just looks like the easiest, so I think I'm going to use this one with the guns and stuff, and see how that goes. Also, speaking of it having guns, it looks like I just love the fact that this guy. Okay, just to reiterate this. This is like a small thing that nobody really cares about when they watch the show, but I'm looking at this. This robot has machine gun arms. He doesn't have hands. His arms are literally made of machine guns. But instead of shooting, he tries to punch Kaminari. He's just punching him with a gun. I mean, you can even see the machine gun look. I'm just saying. Like, if you just shot, it'd be fine. But that gives me a little bit of leeway too, because I feel like I would prefer a punch. So I'm totally fine with that. But I just find it funny that the official show also had that problem, because shooting is a lot harder to sort of justify, especially since the heroes, they can't really die, so yeah. There's also the ones from the new PS4 game. Oh, interesting. Gotcha. Cool. Who the mother Hyena? If you need any help thinking of cat names like for the characters league, please let me know. I would have a lot of fun thinking so. Thank you so much, Hyena626. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the $5 donation. Yes, I would love to ask for your help. I mean, I think in the future we're gonna have a bunch of cat names that we want to do. I also want to start making. I kind of want to name all the Katsuwatch and Katsudemia and Attack on Katsu shorts. And sort of put them under one umbrella, which is the Katsukats series. So I think that's going to be something I want to do in the near future. You guys might see a little bit of like rebranding or something in those video titles, just like to get them to all sort of solidify as like a Katsukat series. So that way, Katsukats will be able to sort of like, you know, live on and breed more franchises within the same franchise. It would be nice. So that's something that I'm thinking about. You guys think that's okay? I think that's okay. Who requested Katie at Popstars? Audrey. That is fantastic. All right, let's see. Oh, it's this song. How is Ramen doing? Does he have the thing yet? Oh, it's this time. Oh, Proxy, you got another one? Oh, awesome. Let me check this out. You got another raw for me. Excellent. Let me try this. Where did you find these robots? Are these different? Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna move this over. Alright, so Proxy just sent me a new batch of files. Let's see how they do. Okay, let's see here. These are DAE. Okay, fair enough. DAE. I've never really used DAE very much. Oh, hey! Something's in here. Okay, so it exists. Huh? I'm really confused. What the fuck? Does it have... Oh, okay. It does have actual vertex groups, though, which is encouraging, but it doesn't have an actual bone structure set up, which is discouraging. I just converted them, sent them on Discord. What's your opinion on Fortnite? I think it's a good game. I definitely think that it's something that, like, they did a lot of things that PUBG did wrong, but like, I don't like it personally compared to PUBG because I don't like the building aspect of it. I think the building aspect is cool. Like, it definitely offers a lot of like complexity, like a lot of cool playstyles and stuff. Like, there's a lot more freedom in what you can do, but at the same time, it forces a farming mindset when you're really. When me personally, I want to focus more on strategy stuff. So like, PUBG is nice because and I'm sure there's other battle royales out there that have similar feels where it's like you can kind of just feel it like, okay, I want to approach the building in this way or whatever. Whereas Fortnite, you can't. It's almost all building. Like, if you don't know how to build, you lose. So like, not only that, but you also have to constantly be mining for materials so that you can properly build. If building didn't require mining, I might like it a little bit more. But that little aspect just makes it just slightly harder. At least for me, like it's just not something I like to focus on if I'm trying to do strategy stuff. So I don't like it. But that's just my personal preference. Yeah. Like, I think it's a good game. I do think it's a good game. Yeah. I also don't like the third-person shooting. I'm personally a first-person. I prefer first-person shooting, but that's just me. You clearly like anime. I do love anime. Anime is great. Yeah, the Katsuverse. Yes, the Katsuverse, indeed. Exactly. That's what I would. That's a good name. I like that name. The Katsuverse. Don't imagine this with cats. Omae wa mou shinderu. It's true. I could do that. I gotta go now. I'm starving. Need to get something to eat. So Chipotle. I go for some chorizo now. Thanks, Etiko. Hey, Hyena. Thanks for dropping by anyway. But yes, feed yourself, please. Thank you. This is my original cat name for Kaminari. Don't steal it. It's Denki Klaminari. Klaminari. Sounds good. If I can't steal it, then unfortunately, we'll never be able to use it. But it is a pretty cool name. I like it. Denki Klaminari. Klaminari. It's good. It's a good candidate. For sure. I'm gonna skip that for now. Let's see. I love the Overwatch cats. Oh, thank you very much, Joao. Thank you very much. Hey Dylan, what do you think about the Brazil? The Brazil? Actually, I went to Brazil a few months ago and I loved it as a country. I mean, like the scenery is pretty awesome. The food is delicious. Like I went to Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, and it was really cool. I went hang gliding too in Rio, and like yeah, it was a really cool experience. But I heard that right now it's pretty tough. It's pretty rough. A lot of politics and stuff. I don't know. I'm not really like following it that much, but it does worry me for many reasons. Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout would probably be perfect for you. Oh, really? You think so? Because it's like more strategy based. That's fair. That's fair. I've never played a Call of Duty game before. Maya's opening it the same way. Okay, no bones, all locators and empties. Okay, that's fine. Well, I mean, that's fine. We can figure it out because as long as there's because we do actually have vertex groups here. As you can see here, there are weights, and as long as I have the weights, I should be able to create some sort of semblance of an armature. So I think we're just gonna work on that. If we can't get it from Maya, then well, I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing it. So here we go, my friends. Here we go. By the way, I love the song. There's a particular song that is Deku and Bakugo together, but I forgot what it's called. But it's like Bombing King plus You Say Run. It's a pretty cool combo song. It's not this one though. This is just Bombing King. If you guys can find and request that one, that'd be awesome. Yeah. Is dillongoo live on Twitch? I will be tomorrow. Yeah. I'm in the Brazil right now. You are indeed. You are indeed. Stay safe, Proxy. You can use Call Me Nara for a video if you want. Alright, Fox. Sounds good. Is that whistling you? Yes, it is. Most likely, yes. I do whistle occasionally without realizing it. I think I did. I don't remember. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and... oh, great. The materials are also separated. This is fantastic. So, I have a reason to believe that this body needs a texture. Yes, it does. It does. So let's just do that real quick. Oh my, that's bad. Okay, we got that. Boom, boom, boom. Bam, bam, bam. Boom, boom, boom. Bam, 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 bam. Blop. Bloop. Yep. Blip. Bloop. Blop. Bleep. Bloop. 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 Okay, so this guy requires a texture that is in the body. Now we have... Because I know which robot this is, I'm just going to use Robot 1. And, we just got to use one of these. So I think... okay, so that's the head, that's the body, and that's the face. Is that different than the head? No, that's not the head. That's the lower half. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna try. Oh goodness me! What is it? What is this monstrosity? Okay, so we're just gonna do row body. Okay, cool. I don't think that's 100% correct, but we'll keep working on it. Let's get this to be that color with a little bit of that and a little bit of this. There we go. As you can see here, that's now a toon shaded texture, but as you can see, it is also the wrong UVs, so I used the wrong texture. So I'm going to go ahead and use, I'm going to call that 1, and I'm going to call this, if I can find it, we're going to use 01, I think is, there we go, look at that. Oh man, that looks nice. Doesn't that look nice? That looks nice. Thanks, Proxy, for these models. They're fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing over here as well. Do that, do that, do that. But instead of that one, we're going to go ahead and do that, which will allow us to use that, which will then allow me to choose this guy instead of that one. And voila, look at that. Man, that is beautiful. That's truly beautiful. Look at that. Okay, moving on. I have a name for Katsu Todoroki, Totoro Cat. That'd be funny. That would be fun. What is Deltarune War Cats? I have not played Deltarune yet. I haven't played Undertale yet either, but I heard it's good. I heard it's quite good. I wish I could. I wish I had the time to. As of right now, I do not have the luxury of time, but I wish I could. I really do. It does truly look amazing. Okay, here we go. That's not the face. This is the face. Wow, look at that. Okay, great. So the last thing that we need to do for this guy is the eyeball. So let's just go ahead and fix the eyeball real quick. Just gonna create a new texture. Perfect. Look at that, guys. I mean, just look at that. That is actually quite cool. I don't know if you guys think it's cool, but I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, and oh, it has a number 1 on it. As you can see here, this actually has a giant number 1 on his little shin pad thing here. So that's pretty sweet. Cool. That's cool. That's cool. You know, it's cool. You know, I like it. I like it. Your animation is epic. Well, thank you very much. That colored model looks awesome. I agree. They did a great job with the textures. So I just added the shading tool, which is nice. So our next step is to add an armature. Now the armature is going to be related to the vertex groups that we have here. What is this? It's not a song. So we want to do. Oh, that's a song. Oh, this is a song. This is a great song. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try to look at the weights, as you can see here, and get a hint on what the bone should look like. So it looks like there's 2 bones in the neck, 1 bone for the spine, 1 bone for the pelvis. Hips actually doesn't have anything, so that's just the root bone. Okay. And then the wheel, of course, the wheel. And wheel end, which doesn't really mean anything. Left hand, right hand, left forearm. Okay, so 2 bones in the forearm. And that's it. That's it. That's a really simple rig. We can do this. We can do this. This is easy. This is easy. So, I'm going to go ahead and what we're going to do is we're going to prioritize sort of like where the joints are going to be. So, I'm just going to assume that there should be a bone like in that sort of area for the head, which I can just go ahead and add now with Shift A. I'm going to do this so I can go ahead and... Oh, let's turn on screen test keys as well. I think some people enjoy that. Let's go ahead and turn up the font size as well for that. There we go. Cool. So, yeah. Thank you, dillongoo. Very cool. Oh, glad you like it. That looks like it's from Smash Rising. Is that the My Hero game? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. I think with the head there, that's fine. It should be a little smaller. It looks like ET right now. And then we have... is that a good pivot point? I'm not sure. Let me just take a look at the weights again. No. Actually, the pivot point is higher. So the pivot point wants to be around here, it looks like. That makes sense to me, in my mind. So that's good. And then I'm going to go ahead and do that so we connect these 2 bones in a way. And by in a way, I just mean that we connect these 2 bones. There's really no other way to do it. But we do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and also subdivide this one. Now that will give us a neck. Now, while I'm at it, I think I might as well just go ahead and rename these bone names, which is going to be it's just going to match up with the actual vertex group names, which we already have, which is fantastic. So I'm going to call this Robot 01. I'm going to call it UA Robot 01. Okay. Let's see. Naruto run race with cats? Yes. It would be great. I have confirmed this video to be cash money. Yeah. Quite the cash money indeed. Alright, let's see. I think this is wrong, because the spine should be like way lower than that. Who the heck? Okay, fair enough. This needs to be, there we go, straightened out a bit. And let's just take a look at this again real quick. Sorry, hang on, let's see, neck, okay, so neck, I would take a gander, is supposed to end right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and move that joint to the point. Joint to the point. Okay, there we go. Good enough. And then we also have the endpoint for the spine. I want to double check as well. Yeah, I would say that this neck is probably supposed to go like all the way down here. That's my gander. That's my gander. Did you know that gander is just the word for a male goose? What does it mean when you say you take a gander or something? I don't know, but it's a thing that we say, and it makes no sense. Anyway, moving on. Okay. From Murder Melody? Murder Melody, which one is that? Bakugo, stupid Deku. I actually like Bakugo. I think he's a great character. I think he's developing well, and also, he is still better than Deku, and I think he plays a really good role in that. Which is pretty cool. Okay, let's see. We need to add a wheel, which I feel weird about, but we'll have to do it. So we gotta do it. We gotta do it. And I want to make sure that that is in the center of rotation for the pivot point. So I'm just going to do that. There we go. So it's going to be character wheel, probably. That's my guess. If I'm right, I'll be so happy. I'm not right. Okay, of course I'm not. It's actually called character underscore wheel. Wait, what? Isn't that what I called it? Oh, right. I don't have it set up for that yet. Of course. I'm such a dummy dumb. Okay, there we go. As you can see, the wheel now officially works. Wonderful. Look at that. Okay, great. Now, we also have, what was it, the neck 1, neck 2. Let's just go ahead and rename those real quick for the bones, just to see how they deform. Yeah, it's fine. Boom, neck 1, and neck 2. Now, I think that's the right, yes, it is. Excellent. So, those should be good. That being said, this needs to be connected to that, which we'll do real quick. There we go. Yes! Yes! Who's a good boy? Who's a good robot? Who's a good robot? Tacos indeed. Okay, cool. Sorry, get a little involved. The song is, man, it's grooving. It's a grooving song. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and rename this guy as well. This will give us a little bit of a spine deformation, which is nice. As you can see here. That is quite nice. And then we also have a pelvis, which actually controls much of the lower half of the body. Which I'm gonna go ahead and just name this one. Pelvis. So that's pretty good. I love the sexy sound of your keyboard. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I do as well. It is a brown cherry mix. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I would like for them to be, for it to be mirrored. But let's see if I can do this. I'm gonna do arm.l because the actual naming conventions of the robot don't actually follow the naming conventions of Blender, so it will be weird if I tell it to mirror itself because it requires a naming convention change, but maybe I could deal with that for my own personal laziness. Okay, cool. So we're just going to put that here because I think if we take a look at this, bada bing bada bam, as you can see here, the left hand is all the way over there, so I'm gonna take a gander and say the left hand is probably ends its influence. Actually, it probably ends right here, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's good. Let's do that. Oh, it's a Miku version? I was not expecting that. Like Sinbon Sakura. Vocally out of nowhere. Alright, let's see here. I know you probably don't like Fortnite, but is there a chance you could try making a video about it? I think it would look pretty good with your particular art style. I'm not against making a video for it eventually, but I don't know if I want to do Fortnite specifically or just tackle Battle Royale games as a whole, because I think Fortnite really represents that genre, and like I like the genre a lot. So I think tackling the whole genre would be fun. It would actually be really fun. So I do think I'm going to be making one about that in the future, but exactly when will be we'll see. We'll see exactly when that happens, because I do like the idea. I'm not against the idea. So yeah, for sure. You guys stay tuned. You might see some. If you ever add Jiro, you could add a scene where a human pulls gently on her ears with the headphones jack. Yeah, that would be cute. That'd be cute. Yeah, this is Blunder. This is Blunder. Are you a flipping whistling pro? I'm not a whistling pro. I do not get paid for whistling. This is as much as true. Let's see. Can I do this? Does that work? But I do enjoy whistling quite a bit. I will say that. I do enjoy whistling. That's for sure. Oh wow, that's interesting. Okay. I have to do a split bone here as well, which is not too bad. But I have to call this character arm. Yeah, that's fine actually. But this should be character forearm for whatever reason. Don't know why that is, but that's fine. Okay. And I want to rename these guys so that instead of right forearm, it's forearm.r. So that I can, yeah, just so that I can maintain the mirror name conventions that we have in Blender. Blender has them built in so that if you add a .l or .r after a bone name, what it will do is automatically detect that so that they know that they're supposed to be, you know, correlated, for example, across the median point or the meridian. But without that, it just doesn't know. So like the naming convention, putting like left or right, like somewhere in the middle of the name, doesn't really work for Blender. It's harder to detect. So I want to make sure that it's in the correct format. So I'm gonna do that. There we go. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. Just do that. And that should be good, I think. Yeah, it looks fine. Cool. So with that, we now have a decently working arm, I think. I could argue that we do. Yeah, check that out. Heck yes. Heckin' yes. Okay, that's good. Wow! Man, this guy looks so happy. Yeah. Yep, this is beautiful. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Yep, this is a work of art, guys. I think we're done. I think we're done. We got him. We got him, boys and girls. This is done. Whee! Alright, yep, that's perfect. Okay, cool. I'm currently studying in 3D animation with Maya. Any tips for modeling your own character? Any tips? I don't really know. It's hard to say tips for modeling, because like for me, like I think modeling is rather complicated. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with it. Topology is a big one. It depends on what you want to do. I would just say, like, I personally do box modeling, so like a lot of simple stuff. I go into the more high poly stuff sometimes, but I try to avoid it. So that's my personal style. But like some people like to sculpt first and then model. Like it really depends. I don't really have any all overarching tips except for like using references. Definitely a big plus. Can you make an Ash Unleashed animation videos? I would love to make one, honestly, Mr. Pencil. I think it'd be great. I actually kind of want to make one, personally. Yeah, I do. Yeah. That was adorable. Holy crud. Yes, it was. This guy's too cute. Okay, let's see. I want to go ahead and transform lock this wheel real quick. So that it can only move along the y-axis, just so I can make it spin and like not go crazy. So cool. So this guy's done. That was actually a lot more painless than I thought it would be. So that being said, let's go ahead and put him in the environment. Let's go ahead and put him in the environment, shall we? He is going to belong over here with BAKUGO and Deca, whatever their names are. Okay. So I'm gonna put this on this layer actually. So I have a separate layer for that. And voila! Oops. Yes. Voila. Robot. Robot galore. Meh, I am robot. Hello, robot. Okay. So this guy should be balancing on his one wheel. which is also pretty impressive. I mean, I know that like they do have segues actually they do have segues. I forgot because there's a segue in like episode 3 of the series, which is hilarious. So I guess they do have quite advanced gyroscopic technology. But I mean, anyway, you see the Jurassic trailer? Yeah, I did. The one that you worked on? Heck yeah, dude, it's amazing. Yeah, it looks really cool. It looks really good. Who's your favorite Overwatch cat? Mine is Junker. Oh, I'm glad you like Junker. I don't know. I mean, I think I always like the most recent ones. I feel like I really like Bobcat a lot. I like Bobcat. I'm a Bobcat fan. He is the greatest. For those of you guys who don't know who Bobcat is, it's basically Bob as a cat, Bob from Ash and Bob, and I posted a video on my channel yesterday. If you guys want to check it out, if you guys haven't already, feel free to do so. You know. These guys are quite large. Is that the right size? I think it is, actually. They're supposed to be quite large. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller. Yeah, around, you know, 6.45039. That's exactly the number I was looking for. Yeah, cool. Okay, excellent. So, that's about the right size and relative to Deku. And I want to have a few of these. And I really like how low poly they are, actually. It's fantastic. Strawberry Scarlet, good evening, folks. I'm sleep deprived, so excuse if I get snappy. Oh, no, please, thank you. Welcome to the stream. Strawberry. Yeah, no, Ramen, that was sick, dude. Sick AF, man. I'm excited. I mean, I just looked at it, I was like, dude, this looks so good. This looks so good. I know a guy who worked on it. I could see a video where a villain turns people into cats and Mercy adopting them. Be surprised if they ever get back to normal. Oh, yeah, that'd be fun. It'd be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be fun indeed. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put Deku here. Now, the whole premise of this video is that the robots, they're too powerful. They're too powerful for him. He's losing. He's losing the good fight. So, I'm going to go ahead and do this. If I can. There we go. Excellent. I saw someone post your Overwatch animation. I loved it. Oh, snap. Well, thank you very much. Glad you liked it. When requesting a song, do I copy paste the full video name? You can. I'm pretty sure if you do, it'll be more accurate. But I don't know if it like reads like spaces differently or something. And there might be some strange like characters. But basically what it does is it just sort of searches for it. So like the more accurate you can be, the better. Yeah. It's basically the most advice I can give you in that regard. It's Nightbot, so he can be finicky sometimes. Also, can you make Ash with the Saitama face in the video? Ash with the Saitama face? Oh my goodness. What time is it for you? Well, you can always use exclamation point gootime actually to see what time it is for me. But for everyone else, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Depends. It wasn't working when I tried it before. I'm not sure. It should work, Audrey. As long as you don't use a link. But like, yeah. As accurate of a name would be great. An accurate as accurate of a name as possible would be ideal. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Hey, Dr. Gurren, how's it going? How's it going? I kind of want to make them bigger. Like, I know the seats are small, but it just feels a little empty. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Let's I want one more. I want maybe one more robot. Maybe one more robot. I'm not sure. If we do, let me just double check with the other ones I play. Like, what's this big one? I kind of want to play around with this big one. Is this the 0 points one? I think it is. Oh, it's a giant tank. Yeah. Oh, I like this one. I want this one as well. I do. For other reasons, but I think this will be good. Okay. Okay. This is robot 4, which is the biggest one, if I remember correctly. Is that the right one? No, it's not the right one. Did the other one real quick. Okay, let's get this. Yeah, oh, that looks nice. Okay, let's get this robot textures and stuff real quick. This should be relatively easy. We did it pretty fast last time, actually. So that's good. So this one will be. Oh shoot! Did I just? Wait, did I break the other one? Hang on. I did break the other one. Hang on. I just gotta change the. Let's do that. There we go. Just to make sure they're separate materials. Okay, so this would be that one. There we go. Just gotta add the face to this one and the eye to this one. Okay, there we go. There we go. Eye 2. Boom, boom, bam, 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 boom, bam, boom. There we go. Did you make the models for the robots or the environment or just the cats? Because I find it all awesome. Well, thank you very much. I did not make the robots. These robots are from a game, my official My Hero game, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Proxy, because you're the one who found them. But yes, these are more like extracted assets. But I made the cats myself. Those are from scratch. Those are original. And the stadium is partially downloaded as well. So yeah, it's a lot of resourcefulness, not necessarily like. Making everything from scratch is always a good idea, in my opinion. But oh goodness me, I did it again. I did it again. Phase 2. Okay, let me just go back to here. This one. Which one are you? This one? Yeah, this one. Perfect. Cool. So he exists. Let's see. Alright, Strawberry, sounds good. Sounds good. Thanks for dropping by, dude. How would you rate your animation with skills, with 10 being Disney animator and 0 being what's animation? Honestly, like, I don't think I'm, like, the best animator in the world. Like, when it comes to animation, I think I'm probably, like, I know animators that are better than me. Like, they're crazy detailed, crazy polished, professional, high quality, high production value stuff. And I wouldn't say that I'm like there. I don't spend a lot of time polishing because I personally don't find it worth it for these projects because they're supposed to be bigger ideas, broader strokes that I like to focus on personally. I prioritize finishing stuff, so I don't always like spend a lot of time on the animation itself. So that means that even though you guys like the animation, and I'm glad you guys like it. There are still a lot of mistakes or errors in my animations, technically speaking, like clipping and stuff like that. I typically ignore a lot of those things, as long as it doesn't affect the piece. So I would put that would bring me. I would personally put myself at maybe like a 6. I don't really think I'm like anywhere close to a 10. Like 10 is pretty damn good. But that's just from my current style of animation. I can do polish. I've done polish before. I spent more time on animations before and done more like high quality stuff. And that would probably push me up to like an 8 or a 9, but I don't think I'm at 10 level, if that makes sense still. Yeah. I rate you an 8 out of 10. Oh, thank you very much. I'm glad you like. Boy, 10 out of 10. Hey, thanks, Mr. Pencil. Appreciate. Happy birthday, Fox Fan Matter. Happy birthday. Happy birthday indeed. Yes, tomorrow, dude. Happy early birthday. Happy early birthday. Are you making animation? I am making an animation. Yes, indeed. Speaking of which, we still need to rig this guy. Oh, he doesn't have vertex group. Proxy. Why does he have no vertex groups? I'm so sad. I'm so sad. That's probably fine, actually. I don't think he really needs any. He's a pretty basic one. He just needs arm movement, really. That's pretty much it. I mean, how hard can this be, right? He doesn't have legs. That's sad, though. That is so sad. Well, all the more reason to use the other guys. I just wish they were bigger. I just want them to be bigger. Like, just want everybody to be bigger. They're just so tiny right now. Okay, I'm gonna try it, okay? Like, I'm okay with that. Like, I'm doubling the size. That's not too bad. Might be a little big, but it's not too bad. Yeah, that or can make the stadium smaller, but that seems like a lot more work, so I'm probably not gonna do that. I backtracked on that idea. More bigger, please. Yes, more bigger indeed. Hey, Cody, how's it going? Yeah, I'm gonna try like. Oof. Actually, I'm gonna try like this big. I think this big is actually not too bad. I love how low poly these robots are, by the way. Yeah, so like this is ultimately like okay. I think this is acceptable, acceptable size because like. Okay, maybe, yeah, I think it's fine. Oh, by the way, Cody, I want to talk to you a little bit about the flexibility of the effect that we're planning out to do. Because there's one thing I want to do with it, I just want to make sure it's possible to do. I'll talk to you in DMs later. By the way, once again, shout out to Cody, who's an amazing effects artist. If you guys are interested in doing like effects in Blender, just check out his work. He's something else, man. But yeah, let's see. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, cool. Yeah, that size feels a lot better to me. I'm just gonna go and render this real quick in the viewport just to see kind of how the textures play out. I really don't like that green. But I will be adding some more shadows and stuff to the environment itself with my post technique, so hopefully that'll make things a little bit better. I don't know, but the green does kind of trouble me. I kind of want to change that. Let me take a look at the My Hero like ground color, because I think for the sports festival, I think they mostly use sort of like a dirt color. I think. Can't remember. Okay, yeah, so it's dirt colored. So this is a scene from the sports festival. Definitely dirt colored. So I'm gonna go for more of a dirt feel, I think. Oh, that's the entrance exam actually. Sorry. Yep. It looks so hard to make. Like, I respect you so much because you know what you're doing and love your work. Thank you very much, Hansio Gaming. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I do actually love animation personally. It's quite strange. It's quite strange. I'm an insane person to enjoy this, but I do. Yeah. I think the cat should be small and he should fight the giant robot. Yeah, the giant robot is something that I want to add in later. If you look at this guy, so this guy is a giant robot. He's what's called the Guardian, I believe. If I add him in here without any rig, which I do think he still needs a rig, but assuming that he doesn't, they would probably be about this size. If you look at the actual like, so I have a, yeah, here we go. This is a picture of the entrance exam, or maybe this is sports special. I can't remember. Anyway, this is like the size of the Guardians. These guys are huge, right? Like these guys are ginormous. So, I think if we were to use him, he would take up like the whole stadium. Yeah, that's pretty accurate, I think. There we go. Look at that. But unfortunately, his arms are not rigged, so I'm gonna have to do that later. But it's a very accurate model, so that's cool. That's pretty cool. I do enjoy that. But my goodness, he is just ginormous. Yeah, we'll do a couple of these later. I'll move him over here for now. Just leave him there for now. I mean, he'll come in handy later. But it's fine. It's fine. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the gloss for these guys actually. 'Cause I don't like that. I don't like the fact that there's shininess that I can't predict. Much better. Okay, cool. No strange moving parts anymore. Excellent. I'm glad you guys like the whistling. Oh, well, thank you. That adorable kitty on the taskbar is so cute. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you like it. That's Capamon, actually. Capamon. This may have already been answered, but do you have a cat name for cat name set for Bakugo? If you haven't, I put my vote towards Bakugato. Bakugato? Eh? Interesting. He's very Godzilla-like. He is the arena. He is the arena. Yeah, basically. I agree. Nyakugo's another one? Interesting. What would Brian Boitana... Who's Brian Boitana? I don't know. All the clips I've seen so far from the sports festival. They didn't have uniforms in the entrance exam, I think. Yeah, I don't think they did either. But I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I guess you're right. But they used the same robots? Because it seems strange. Because I remember specifically when Todoroki... No, you're correct. Todoroki wasn't part of the entrance exam. You're totally correct. Because Todoroki was part of the recommended students. So he didn't actually take the entrance exam. So... You're right. That's from the sports festival. You're totally right. They definitely only had uniforms for the sports festival. But I do remember those giant robots being in the entrance exam as well. But I don't know. They probably just reused it. Gato is Spanish for cat. Ah, makes sense. Interesting. Huh. Does it help having a bigger monitor? Yeah. I mean, it does. I have a 29-inch. But that's just me. It's not necessary, in my opinion. I love your fight animation. They kind of remind me of the late Monty Ohm's work in terms of quality and attention to detail. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. I think, for me personally, Monty was a huge inspiration as to why I even got started in animation. And of course, I think he has a huge effect on my style. My style has always been, I think, similar to his in some ways. But it means a lot for me to hear that. Because I think I'm hoping, to get better and better over time. Yeah, means a lot. And for those of you guys who don't know him, by the way, I worked on Ruby Volume 3. So I actually, yes. What? That's crazy. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that, but I worked on Ruby Volume 3 a few years ago. Yep. And that was the first volume that did not have Monty directly involved. Hey, Pro Poker, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Are you still using 1 or 2.79? I am, actually. I have not switched over yet. Is 2.8 officially in beta? Beta release? Frick or heck? Oh, heck. Heck for heck and heck, dude. Do we have enough robots? Only time will tell. Man, I would feel so overwhelmed. So many robots attacking me at once. Huh? What do I do? What do I do indeed? What do I do? What do I do indeed? So BAKUGO over here, you notice. He's not actually part of the... Is he the one leading the robots, perhaps? Yes, let's just put him on the... Just put him... Deku versus BAKUGO and robots. I'm just kidding, by the way. He's not actually going to be here. He's going to be off to the side. Probably like here-ish for now. But I'm going to have him come in from the sky. So that's going to be part of the story itself, which I won't reveal just yet. But yes. You guys will probably find out more and more as the week goes on, in terms of what's going to be happening in this project. So I don't like to spoil the story or anything right off the bat. So you guys will get it. Still enjoy the video for what it becomes. Yeah, yeah. Very soon for the beta. I've heard that as well. Yes, that's a lot of robots. It is indeed. I'm actually drawing Deku right now. His hair is so hard. His hair is very difficult. I agree. I just realized something. We need Katsu fill switch from Flex Tape. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hey, Final Boss, how's it going? Welcome. I'm tempted just to make the entire green pasture just brownish. Like I just think this would read a lot better. Yeah, I just thought it already looks a lot better, especially since the robots are green as well. I don't like the green grass. It just doesn't. This doesn't read to me very well. So I'm gonna try this. Hey, expensive koala, dude. Long time no see. Yes, I do save quite often. It is true. It's true, and you can count it now. It's great. You can count it and everything. It's fantastic. Okay, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take the snow texture that we had for the old environment. Now, that snow texture is white, obviously, so we're not gonna do that. But I want to use the mapping of the snow texture, hopefully to get something that's decent. Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes, shall we? Yes, we shall. Let's see here. I'm gonna look at which file now. Probably this one's good enough. King Explode Nyan Meowder. Meowder. Do you draw often? I actually do not draw often, Audrey. I wish I did. I used to draw quite a bit when I was younger. But, oh, I actually don't like this snow texture. Do I like it? Do I like it? Let me see. It's not the greatest. I have a better one, actually. Let me... So, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I made a One Punch animation a while back. Did you guys know about that? This is an old file. My goodness, this is so old. I would update this guy so hard if I could. This is like a few years old now. But this is, I even made a rig for him to have like different faces. Oh man, that's amazing. And it doesn't work anymore apparently, so I gotta fix that later. But anyway, I'm trying to look for, do I have like, I guess I don't have the actual environment, but what I want is specifically, a texture that will give me, let's see. I'm going to show you the actual. I have a One Punch Man collab entry that I had for you guys want to see it? This is super old, but this is an old animation I made. I mean, it's like 3 years old now. I don't know. I don't know if Hyun is ever going to release it, but I'll show you anyway because all the other ones are released now. But Hyun's Dojo asked me and Shane to collab with them for the One Punch Man collaboration that they were doing for a while back. And so I did some stuff for it. And if I remember correctly, I think I animated everything, and then Shane was the one who did a lot of the effects at the time. So yeah, this was fun to work on. I remember doing that. But what I want to do right now is I want to see if I can get the ground texture. If I can reuse that, that'd be great. I'm gonna try that. Man, this is a fun. I need to work on this project again. I want to do some more One Punch Man stuff in the future. But anyway, let's see. I'm gonna just get that real quick. Texture in here. Let's see here. One day John will upload that video. I know, right? I know, right? One day. I do have a DeviantArt art. Yes, I do have a DeviantArt. I don't update it at all, but I do have it. I'm currently just spazzing out my hand to draw his hair, and I hate that it's working. Divine Mayhem, that sounds about right. Yes, that sounds about right. How big is your work drive? Which one? I have several. I just bought a new 4TB one. I have two other 2TB ones. And then I have two other ones on my other computer, and like another two. Like I have a lot of work drives. A lot of work drives. No way I can just have one. So it never came out. Wow. Yeah, it's been like 3 years. It's been 3 years. It's been 3 years, John. Hyun, come on, we need this. Alright, I'm gonna use this one, see how this looks. That looks a lot better. I like that look. It's a seamless sort of like anime dirt texture that would, yeah, it just reads pretty well. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like it a lot. I think I don't know how ubiquitous it should be. Like how small it should be. I think like this would be good. That looks pretty good. Have you made a Bayonetta cat? I have not made a Bayonetta cat animation yet. John also never sent his bar fight call file. He never participated. Proxy. Yeah, that one he never made one. So that one is you can just forgo that one. I was supposed to be the one to finish it up, I think. So I'm the one who's missing work there. Really, truly, it is my fault. I like that. I just like that color so much better. Not to mention I can actually see it now, which is fantastic. And you know what? You know what? I'm gonna use this texture for everything. It's just so much better. It's just so much better. It's just so much better. So much better. Oh my. Wait, hold up. Like, why is this black, right? Like, I know it's supposed to be white, but like I don't believe that it is. As you can see, it looks kind of blah. So instead of it, we're just gonna go ahead and do it. But instead of that, we are going to be using a strange technique. Not really, it's just, I'm going to just desaturate it. Voila! Actually, I should probably use a color ramp. I think that'd be easier. So I can sort of push it into the white. Maybe turn this to gray-ish. Katsu frame. Ah, yes. I've been wanting to play Warframe recently. I thought it'd be pretty interesting. I want to see Super Katsu Bros. Hazbin Hotel is gonna be my favorite show when it comes out. It does look beautiful, to be honest. Could you eventually do a Sword Art Online cat animation? I can consider it. How's Alicization so far? The newest season. How's that? Leave stream 2 characters. Comes back 11 giant robots. What'd I miss? Nothing. Nothing. Don't worry about it. We're good. Everything's fine. Nothing malfunctioned. Nothing exploded. No strange interdimensional portal opened up and gave us thousands of enemies. It's fine. It'll be fine. I mean, what constitutes a giant robot? You know, like, are these guys giant robots? Do they count? Or does this guy count as a giant robot? I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Damn, he's big. Oh! Oh god. Oh god. Where's my workspace? Oh god. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you guys saw that, but my workspace is like weird. Anyway. Idea, Sword Katsu Online. Yeah, someone just mentioned that. Alicization is so good. Oh, is it really? Interesting. Huh. Fascinating. No one sent files or random change on Discord. Yes, of course. Of course, nobody would do that. I like the pacing in this new South season better than the previous ones. Really? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Is it worth watching? Maybe I should watch it. Do you have to watch the other seasons to like Alicization though? Because like, for me personally, I didn't follow anything past season 1. I heard Gale Gun Online like alternate is pretty good, but like I haven't watched that one either. 4 monitors? Oh, it's 4 workspaces. I mean, it's not monitors, but I guess it's weird. Like Windows 10 has like workspaces and stuff that you can like kind of toggle between, but like, yeah, it's weird. Should make a fight animation with Midoriya and Shigaraki. Oof, oof. Kartsu. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. It sounds a little bit like Fartsu. Fartsu McFart's face. But it's clever. It's clever. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good. I think I might start animating actually. I think we're at that point. We're at that point. Okay. Let's see here. I need a more specific shot list. I have a beat list. I have a beat list written down, but what I want is a shot list. I'm missing a shot list. Let's see if we can get a shot list down. Okay, so it is a continuation of the same story, even makes references to the Sal movie. Okay, that's fair.
I have a dream. I'm here to tell.
Alicization is a good place to start for people who didn't watch previous seasons. Oh, really? Okay. Katsu's Creed? It's like Assassin's Creed? I don't know. Will you make a Katsuravity? I might. Yes, I might indeed. If you watch the movie, this new season will make sense perfectly. I see, I see. Wait, so you're saying if I just watch the movie, I don't have to watch the rest? Because if the movie actually is quite reliant on the rest of the series, isn't it? I don't know. I could be wrong. It does rely heavily on arcs. Okay, yeah. Yeah, arcs from season 1 and 2. This is why I recommend storyboarding before you step animation. Yeah, well, yes. Storyboarding is definitely very helpful. But it's not always necessary, but it does help. It's certain specific situations where storyboarding can be counterproductive. But I agree. Okay, so we have the idea that Deku is going to be fighting these guys. So I'm going to start with that. We're just going to do a quick choreo. Shouldn't take too long. And then we're going to go... Yep, okay, cool. We'll do that. I'm going to figure this out. I'm going to wing it. Here we go. So, I'm going to start with Deku here. First things first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take these guys. Jesus Christ. What the heck? South Park is hilarious though. Can't deny that. Why is it so soft? There we go. I'm gonna delete half these guys. I'm gonna just animate some of them. You should make an animation of dillongoo the slime. I should. Do you still do motion capture for your animations? Actually, no. I have not used motion capture in a while. Katsudemia 2. Where'd the background go? Oh, I removed it because it's too heavy to animate with, and it just gets in the way. Yep, I got a good start now in my head. Oh no, actually a good beginning would be... I'm feeling like a gods don't die. Nah, I'm not feeling it. By the way, pro tip, if you ever want a cinematic look, the aspect ratio I recommend is 1920 by 810. I feel like when I was looking for it, it wasn't like readily available information, so now you guys know. Bada bing, bada boom. 1920 by 810. That's the typical cinematic aspect ratio. Instead of like 920 by 1080. You feel me? Is there a way to fix that? Sonic Man, unfortunately you just have to specify that you want the theme instead of the actual video. So yeah, it's because it just searches for it. KDA. I love this song so much. I love the animation. Oh wow, this stadium is actually huge. It's probably fine. Like the blender units, I mean, oh boy, that is big. That's a small grid. That's okay. That's okay. Not too big of a deal. I love this part. It's so cool. Ugh, so cool. Is 24 FPS mandatory for a cinematic look? Yeah, I don't know. Like, that's a very sort of like controversial topic. Some people say that it is necessary. Some people, I mean, you could probably get away with 30 FPS. Honestly, like I don't think anybody would notice. 48 and 60 are a bit high, but like, I don't know if it's really that important. Like, especially with animation, it doesn't really matter too much. Now, like with live action, it feels a little different because people talk about how they can see more. It's sort of like an uncanny valley sort of thing. But like, I don't really care too much. I don't really care. It really depends on the person. So, who knows? Who really knows? But 24 is probably like the most sort of like the safest option these days. Yeah. Yes, that's a hair mesh. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that ball. This ball is a hair mesh. So, what it does is it actually. I don't know if this is working right now, but I don't think it's on. But typically, if I were to do this, it would move the hair as well. So what that does is it allows me to get a oof. Oh, that's right, because I'm in Simplify. It allows me to get a hair wave to make it look like wind is going through it without any extra effort. It's pretty nice. How much money was Blender? Oh, Blender's free. Blender's totally free. Yeah, 100% free. It's open source. Yeah. It's completely open source. It's fantastic. Mercy's heal, Reaper's deal, Farah shoots missiles, and Dylan just whistles. Hey, new Overwatch hero. Lol. It's like a Yondu like hero. Your whistling is every song a special touch. Oh, well, thank you, I think. Alright, okay. What's next? So, I want to go ahead and film this guy. Let's see what we got. Yes, I animate in Blender. I do everything in Blender. Almost everything. What's that bubble around Deku's head? I explained it earlier. It's basically a hair mesh deform. So it allows me to add. If you notice, this hair actually waves a bit. You see that? See how it's like waving? You see that? That waving effect is done with a modifier, but when Simplify is turned off. Hopefully it doesn't crash my stream. As you can see, it allows the hair to kind of wave as well. You see that? So that subtle waving, right now it's at a low frame rate, but that subtle waving allows it to look like wind is blowing through the hair without me having to animate the hair itself. A little hack for you guys. Yeah, you can donate to the Blender Development Fund. That's true. BTS, we have the best K-pop music. League of Legends, hold my beer. LOL. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, damn, that song made a splash. A real splash. I wish they would make every K-pop song with animation that good. Let's be real. That would be great. I'll turn on screencast keys again, so you guys can see what I'm doing with my fingers. I kind of want him to look a little tired, a little worn out. We can do that by removing his other body. Sounds a little strange, but I promise you it makes sense. Just kidding, it doesn't make any sense, but I promise you it's not strange. No, it's strange. Okay. Okay, let's see here. I have the mouth to get rid of. Let's go and move that over. So it only has one mouth. Ideally. Who knows? Maybe you want more than one mouth. You know, life is strange. Okay, yeah, that's good. Did you animate the cage or simulation to make the wave effect? I just added the wave modifier. That's it. Simple modifier. I'm wondering if you sing just as well as you can whistle. Oh, place on the keyframes? There's no keyframes yet. Yeah. But as much as you want to see these, I prefer working in full screen when I can. But I'll be moving this around all the time. But like, don't worry about that. Yeah. But yeah, I typically, yeah, I like to work in full screen when I'm sort of like framing stuff, so that I can get a good feel of what this looks like. But I always manipulate the keyframes in Dope Sheet, so you guys will see that. Is there a way to delete a song I requested? There is a way. Proxy, do you know exactly how that works? I think you have to go into like a separate website. No. Yes, maybe. If you go to nightbot.com or something. .com. Wait, that was singing? No, that's whistling. Yeah, no way. I'm not. No, I can't sing that high. Is it possible to have a modifier on a specific region of a mesh? Yes, it is. If you just have vertex groups. All you gotta do is go to the modifier and select vertex group. So let me go ahead and go here real quick so you can see it. This right here is the modifier tab, and you can see that this is just the wave modifier right now. Let me just expand this a bit so you can read that. Oh, wave modifier, excellent. So this is a vertex group option. So if you just input something in here, like create a vertex group, and let's say I just want to paint like, you know, this part, right? And be like, oh, I only want this part to have a thing, right? Yes, great. Well, now you can go ahead and add that group to here. And I actually have two wave modifiers, so I'll add it to both. But as you can see, it's only applying to that vertex group now. You see that? So that's all you gotta do. You just gotta add a vertex group parameter in there, and it'll only affect that section. Now, most modifiers have this attribute, so you can isolate it if you want to. It's pretty cool. Dylan, are you using PS? What's PS again? Photoshop? Well, what is PS? Hey, it's this one! Hey, this is the one I was talking about, Nadine. Exactly. This is the one. I'm thinking about maybe using this song in my video, but I don't know, we'll see. This is Blender. This is Blender. My soft tissue. Yeah. Now look at that epic slow get up. Please use a song for the animation. I would love to, honestly. I think it's worth. I think it's worth. Where does the song actually play in the show, though? I'm curious. What happened to the Ruby fan project? Are you talking about Project Monty? That project, unfortunately, basically got put on hold, for lack of a better term, when I started working at Ruby itself. So, yeah. Reality editor director. Hey, welcome to the Goku. Thanks for following, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, there hasn't really been a good time to reboot it again. There were reasons why I couldn't work on it while I was there that I don't agree with, but yeah. So, I mean, yeah, it was more or less. Yeah. It was put on hold. That being said, if you guys check out Project Legendary, that was a spiritual successor to Project Monty. It's very much so. A lot of ideas and stuff that I wanted to do ended up being used in that video, Project Legendary. So if you want to check it out, if you haven't already, I recommend doing so. It's called Project Legendary, and it's like a 6-minute fight scene, basically, that I worked on over the course of 6 months or so. It's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Is this on Twitch or only YouTube? This will be on Twitch tomorrow. So I stream on Twitch most of the time, but I stream on YouTube every Saturday. But today is Sunday because yesterday I did not stream because I released a video yesterday. So today is the typical Saturday stream, but on Sunday instead. That was a good song. I don't want to play around with not having eyes at all for this particular shot. Can you see this? I can. Hello, little hugs. But yeah, in terms of how long it takes to make an animation, it really depends on the animation itself. But yeah, it varies. It varies. You guys know how anime typically like hides people's faces, or hides people's eyes, I should say, when they get serious. It's a pretty cool concept. I mean, the fact that we understand that like they kind of don't want to show their emotion in a way, it probably means that what's going on in their head is sort of like more than they can really comprehend, I guess you could say. So like, there's no need to like express it visually. It's very interesting. What's your Twitch called? It's twitch.tv/dillongoo. want to see Katsude 13. Katsude 13, which one's that? This guy seems very angry. I thought that was Star Wars for a second. I looked up Cat MHA and this showed up. Oh, hey, Life is a Sidewalk to Death. What's up? What are you doing? I'm working on a My Hero Academia Cats animation. That's much is true. Have you played One Hero's Justice? My One Hero's Justice yet? I have not. I have not. Huh. Alright, good night, Actisura. Snura. Thanks very much for dropping by. That sounded like it was close to Star Wars. It did sound like Star Wars, didn't it? Am I crazy? It definitely sounded like it was Star Wars for a second. Out of all most animations you've made, which one was the most difficult to make? Project Legendaries was probably the most difficult. Although Diva Unleashed is up there. So yeah, I would say that. Yeah. You should let Deku have lightning coming out of his eyes, like from the manga. Oh, out of his eyes. Oh goodness. Another one of me songs. Oh, one of Nobuyo's songs. Oh, hi, alright. By the way, try not to talk about the manga too much. Not everybody's read it, so I want to avoid spoilers of any kind, whether on purpose or on accident. So make sure you guys don't spoil anything. Thanks, because yeah. Oh, the song's too long. All right. Oh yes. Oh yes. A little fast. Little Hugs, did you sub to me? Or are you asking if you should sub to me? You should totally do it. It's a good song, I like it. Do you play Roblox? I do not play Roblox. Sir can type really fast. Ugh, this seems very hard. It's not easy, but it's not too bad once you get used to it. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Delete songs 10 and 12, those are mine. Oh, yeah, okay, Zero. Let's see. Okay, I've deleted both of yours, Zero. Hope that helps. Dylan, Chief has confirmed it. This is it. Yes. This is it, Chief, indeed. What time do you start your streams? I try to start them at 2:30 p.m. CST. So tomorrow I'll do my best to do it then. But if it's a little later, then it'll be a little later. But it's typically no earlier than that. Never knew this much work is needed to make an animation. You are a legend. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, I mean, animation is definitely a lot of work, for sure. I'm always trying to get better and faster, so I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. That's all that matters. So thank you. But yeah. Yeah, Ash was pretty interesting. I made Ash in, what, 5 days? 4 days? That was good. Yeah. Now we just gotta do it again. Gotta do it again. Placement of those feetsies. I do not play Paladins. I play mostly Overwatch. Saw you on Reddit and loved the catfights. Hey, glad you like it, Dark Strider. Glad you like it, dude. Thank you. I gotta go. I sub, by the way. Can't wait to see when this comes out. Bye. Thank you very much. Life of the Sidewalk to Death. Thank you. Glad to see you here, man. Thanks for dropping by. How was your Halloween? Oh, it's good. It looks good. I made a Halloween video, which is really cool. And I am excited to try making more of those in the future. I truly am. You guys might see one this next holiday. I watched your animation for years and years, about 20 years, and my fave is all of them. I wish you can give me a shout out. Hey, shout out to No More Mama. Thank you very much. I'm glad you like them, dude. 20 years of animations of just my animation? That's crazy, man. I haven't been making animations for that long. Gabriella Mesha, thank you so much for following. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Goot Crew. I'll see you tomorrow in the Twitch stream. Yeah. If you guys don't know, by the way, just a quick reminder, we do have a Twitch stream that goes on most of the rest of the week. On Monday, Wednesday, Sunday. There you go. Monday, Wednesday, Sunday, and we also have an extra stream for patrons on Tuesdays. But yeah, if you guys want to check me out on Twitch, you can check me out there more often than on YouTube. YouTube, I only stream once a week. So yeah, if you guys want to do that, you guys can do that. You know what I'm saying? Wait, you have 60 frames done now? I wouldn't call it done. I wouldn't call it done. How'd you make the sliders? Oh, these sliders? These are driver based. So, yeah, this is basically a way to control whether or not I have IK on. I don't even know if it's working. I guess it isn't. So, I don't even worry about that. But they're driver based. So you just kind of have a driver for the IK bones here. And these drivers are going to drive the actual, are based on the rig itself. So I wanted to fix that one real quick so I can show you. As you can see here, it goes between IK and FK like so. So that's all I gotta do. It's not actually the best method though. I don't actually recommend it. And the reason is because that there's a lag time between by one frame with those things. It's really strange, but it does exist, and for that reason alone, I don't recommend that method. I used to use that method before I understood fully what that lag time was caused by. I still don't fully understand why it should be like that, because it's based on a circular dependency, which I don't agree with, because it's not fully cyclic, and I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so, yeah. Okay, I kind of want to add a little bit of a stumble to him, because, yeah, he definitely needs to be stumbling a bit. Also, why is the frame just frozen in the bottom right-hand corner? Why is it frozen? It's not supposed to be frozen. Why you do that? Why you do that? You know what I'm saying? I think it's just something to do with the, probably something to do with the GIF settings. That's weird. Anyway. Yeah, that still makes no sense to me. Yeah, no, I agree. Yeah. Like, it's not actually a cyclic dependency, so why does it actually have a cyclic dependency bug? It shouldn't. It's like a pseudo cyclic dependency simply because it's in the same armature as the object that it's driving, but I mean, they don't actually. I don't know. It's weird. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know. The new dependency graph may have fixed that issue. Oh, sweet! I would love to check that out. Yeah. That sounds awesome. I need to check. I need to try 2.8. I really do. I really do. Like, I need it. I think after this project, maybe I'll give it a go. Might be good timing. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to know like when to revamp my workflow and when not to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't really always have a good time to do it. But if I can force myself to learn it for a project and make it efficient, it might be good. We'll see. It'll have to be a bit of a smaller project than usual, and so I might have a good candidate for that. Just to make sure it doesn't like overwhelm me in terms of new things to learn, so I can kind of gradually learn it. These ways of like setting projects for yourself is how I learn everything, but like I recommend it to you guys as well. If you want to learn something, you want to make sure you can set projects for yourself that push yourself just barely over the edge of what you know. That way you're not overwhelming yourself, and every time you finish something, you learn something. That's a great win-win. It's a great feeling, and it's very productive. IMO. It froze again? Oh, why is it freeze? Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but I'm gonna remove the Widowmaker one for now. Did you work on Ruby Volume 3? I did work on Ruby Volume 3. Yes, don't forget about me. I won't forget about you, little hugs, of course.
Gnawing on the bishops, claw away up their system, repeating simple phrases. Someone wholly insisted, want the markings made of my skin to mean something.
I was just waiting for the beta. A few last minute things are going in. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'll wait. Yeah, I've been wanting to wait for a while, so I don't no harm in waiting a little longer. But you said very soon. I've heard that it'll be live like in a week or two, right, or something like that. Which would match up with my timeline. But if it takes a little longer than that, I'll have to wait for the next project after that in December, which will be a bigger project. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe at the end of December we can get a good one in and see how that goes. Oh well, it's actually 5 weeks of November. I didn't realize it. An extra week I haven't accounted for. Fair enough. Fair enough. First Piano Cat, then Young Cat, then Baku Cat. LOL. Yeah. You watch XQ? I do not watch XQC actually. I think maybe a this way. I need them to sort of stumble in a direction. I'm gonna block this out real quick. I kind of want to give him the feel a little imbalanced here, so I'm gonna do that. Kind of lean him over a little bit here to show that he's starting to topple over, and then bring that in here. Do this. As long as we have that, we should be pretty decent. And obviously, right here, we just need some follow through here. Is it hard animating? I think animation is not easy. It's one of the harder art forms for sure. But I think it's one of the most rewarding, personally. I do not have kids, no. Modeling is hard than animating IMO? I disagree, personally. But I do think that they're both difficult. Like, yeah, I do. But I think animating is harder, personally. Is there any reason you stick to Blender besides being free? I mean, I don't know much about you, but I think someone making kind of pro animation would use something else than Blender. No offense. Well, no, here's the thing. Blender, I don't know how familiar you are with Blender, but first of all, Blender is actually professional level. As of like this year especially, Next Gen was a Netflix original movie created 100% in Blender, animated in Blender, rendered in Blender. It looks fantastic. It's really well animated, and Blender still is free. Blender's Open Movies looking fantastic. Blender, like the Blender Studio animation studio got a bunch of webbies like recently, and like Blender itself, in my opinion, is actually better than a lot of the commercial software out there for many reasons. So I personally love it. There's no reason to switch because not only is it free, but also it is a superior software. That is my opinion, and I have a very strong opinion about that. So I could talk about it, but like if you were to compare Blender with Maya, Blender wins out in almost every way, in my opinion. Yeah. Blender was also used in the Infinity War movie. Oh, I did not know that. That's awesome. That's really cool. How do you say your name? Dillongoo? He has a Discord server. That's enough kids. Hey. Please do Disastrous Life of Psyche-kun. Psyche-kun, I would love to do that actually. Psyche-kun is great. Dylan is over the top with Blender, so you really can't make him switch. Lol. Yeah, I mean I've know Blender better than any other software, but like you can't make me switch because it's hard to convince me that any software is better than Blender. Like it is difficult. I do recognize there are certain more advanced features in other software that is better, but the lack of basic features, fundamental things such as navigation and translation being inferior to Blender makes me be like, it's not worth it. I'm losing so much more time despite saving time in more advanced stuff. The basic stuffs are that's the stuff that you do every single day. If you can't be efficient with that, such as having a dope sheet, right? Having a dope sheet to manipulate your keyframes freely. This thing right here, this thing doesn't exist in Maya. It exists, but it doesn't actually work very well in Maya. So having something like this to manipulate your keyframes like so freely, I can do all these things with every channel and stuff like that. There's no easy way to do that in Maya, for example. How is that possible? Maya is a professional software. Well, it's because Maya is a terrible company. But I mean, Autodesk is a terrible company, but that's a different story. But yeah, like not having a dope sheet, that's gonna kill my productivity. Doesn't matter how great their plugins are or how pretty it looks. I can't work in Maya if it doesn't have a dope sheet. That being said, I have worked in Maya before. It just is a pain in the butt. So, yeah. Anyway, that's rant. I don't want to get too much into the rant. Is that what that BlendCon talk was about? Wait, which one? The one that I did? The one that I talked about was specifically about like making animations as efficiently as possible. Yeah. I love how you do the animation with the solidify modifier liner. Do you render in Blender internal or use a GLSL viewport? I use Blender internal. Yeah, I use Blender internal final render. The reason why I don't do the GLSL viewport is because I want there to be shadows. I want there to be depth of field. I do a lot of post processing with render layers. I do a bunch of stuff with that. But right now, what you see is GLSL viewport, but it's not good enough. Now, once Eevee comes out, that might change. But we'll see. If I still need to do a lot of post, then it may not help at all. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Yeah. Oh, the Infinity War thing. Oh, I see. Yeah. I think so. I guess so. What exactly is a dope sheet? Dope sheet is basically it's a sheet of dope. It's basically a map of all the keyframes in the scene. So like I can just look at this and be like, okay, cool. Here's a keyframe for this bone. Here's a keyframe for this bone. It's a very fundamental piece of tool, piece of sheet. Yeah, it's definitely super important for animation, in my opinion. There's also the graph editor, which Maya users use in lieu of the dope sheet, but the graph editor is way too complicated to use all the time. Most of the time, all you need is a dope sheet, and it's much faster. Yeah, you can manipulate several keyframes at the same time. Yes, exactly. I don't know jack shit about modeling or animation, but I just want to say I love your work and it looks amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Also, I'm looking at this thing, and it keeps freezing on all of them. It's not actually even for one of them. It just keeps freezing for all of them. I thought they would loop. Interesting. Well, I don't really like this, to be honest. I think fix that. Maybe I need to fix that. I'll figure that out later on. Figure out why that is. That's weird. Something about the bottom right hand corner is missing something. I don't know what it is though. Anyway, okay, cool. I'm gonna go eat, guys. Actually, I'm reaching a good stopping point today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go eat dinner. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream anyway. Wait, Dylan, I forgot. Do you use F curves? I think you don't. I don't know. I don't use F curves that often, but I do use them. The graph editor is actually also still very helpful. If you take a look at this. This is what the graph editor looks like. It's obviously, as you can see, much more complicated than this, but it's very similar. It just shows you the actual curves instead, so you can manipulate their interpolations instead of just the keyframes themselves. So it's more fine-tuning. This is what Maya users actually use instead of the dope sheet. It does have keyframe manipulation. They also have a timeline that does some basic stuff, but dope sheet's way better, bar none, definitely. No argument about it. Everybody agrees. Maya just doesn't have a good one. But yeah, this is the graph editor. I do use it. So I use it for things like handle changing, which I can also do in the dope sheet as well. But I can do more fine-tuned stuff with that, which is nice. For bounces and stuff like that, I like to use the F-curves because that's pretty easy to visualize. But yeah. Let's see. Guess how good with animating. You're so good they don't make a video counting the sins in your vid. Everything wrong with does not make vids about your animation. That's good. I don't think Sin of Sins would ever make anything about my stuff. It's such a. I feel like I'm pretty like low profile. Like they usually do like big movies. Yeah. Merrick Tack, hello. I found this video and by just looking at the content, it's a definition of a sub. Hey, I'm glad you like it, man. I'm glad you like it, Merrick Tack. Appreciate it. Do you use any add-on to help with the animations? I think the dope sheet sometimes is a little overwhelming with so many bones/layers. Oh well, first of all, dope sheet you can change it to action editor, and that limits it to whatever rig that you have selected right now or object. So that's one way to simplify it a lot. I use it all the time. Action editor is much easier to view. But when it comes to add-ons, no, not really. If you look at my add-on list, like, I don't actually have that much stuff turned on. I have like extra objects, which I use very rarely. Simplify curves, I almost never use. Bolt factoring extra objects again, and those are just very rarely used. I use the jiggle armature add-on occasionally for some simulation stuff. And motion trail I've used very minimally. I don't use it that often. I don't use Manual Bastioni Lab that much either, because it's modeling. I don't use this is just import stuff. I don't care about import stuff. What else? UV squares I use quite a bit actually. UV squares is pretty useful. Node Wrangler I actually don't use that much. Edit Link Library I don't use that much. Auto Tile Size I use, but I don't use GPU that much, so it doesn't matter too much. Cycles, Rigify I use quite a bit. Bligify I use relatively. That's for making GIFs in Blender. I don't use it that much either. It's not very efficient. The Anime Hair Supporter I use a lot. So that's basically it. I actually don't use very many add-ons at all. This is all native Blender stuff. Yeah. Have you seen Goodnight Claire video made in 2.8? I have not alpha beta tested it. Can you post a link? That would be great. Yeah. Are you done or can you stay? I'm probably gonna go soon, but I'm just talking to you guys for now. Hi dillongoo, I love that you're making another BNHA cat animation. Those make me laugh. I love your animations. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Den Peep. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna go, guys. I gotta go. I'm gonna go eat. Thanks very much for joining, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. We're at a good stopping point. I want to make as much progress as I can within the next few days. So tomorrow, you'll see me streaming on twitch.tv/dillongoo as well. Yeah. I also said in the press. Oh, what is it? Oh, thanks, Alpha Beta. Appreciate it. Next World Gaming. What's up, man? Thanks for following. All right, I'm gonna take a look at this alpha beta tester. Let me see what this is all about. I'll take a look at it off stream because if it's gonna be sad, I don't want to subject anyone to any emotional trauma. But holy crap, I will watch this. I will watch this for sure. Okay. All right. Cool. Can you make more Ash animations? I do want to make more Ash animations. Do you use PTR? I do sometimes, just to test things. But okay, I gotta go, guys. I gotta go. Thanks for joining, everybody. Thanks for joining. I'll see you guys tomorrow on twitch.tv/dillongoo on the Twitch stream. Hang on, let me turn on the volume a little bit. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitch yet, make sure you do so, and join the Discord if you want to, because the Discord is where all the announcements happen. So, yeah. How do you join the Dillongoo gang? Just follow me on twitch.tv/dillongoo, dem peep. That's all you gotta do. That's all you gotta do, and you'll show up on the screen. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Thanks very much for joining, everybody. See you. Bye bye.
Please calm down. There. Everything will be all right. Everything will be all right.